Hey guys, it's Wes, not your normal miner here. We do have a garden update for you guys. I know it's been a long time. I am itching to get in here just as much as you guys are itching to see some miners hashing in here. But we're going to give you a good garden update. We made a little progress, got some stuff going on. So we'll talk with you about it a little bit here. As you know, we've been working on our remote garden location. We are in a basement. We've built our little, I guess you'd say, a remote room here. Back behind me, what you can see is our hot box. We do have some shelves here as well. This is where all our miners will sit. I am, with the power update that we've done, I do have the capability of running at least 10 to 12 GPU miners and 3 to 4 ASICs. I'm sure we can tweak a little bit more with that, with good overclock settings and those types of things. But what you can see behind me here is our hot box. And I guess let's go ahead and take you in here, show you guys the hot box. We built this so we could, kind of squeak back here, and actually once we get everything, all these miners hashing, we're actually gonna take half the space of this hot box away. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to suck all the air. Right over my head you can see there's a box fan. We're going to close that up. We have a couple 6-inch inline exhaust fans we're going to put there. But with all of my fans, you can kind of see here, we got tons of box fans in here. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to suck all the heat off of that little room there. We'll box that in, and then we're going to shoot it outside. We're going to do a couple things. We may do some evaporative cooling. Here it's getting close to winter. It's less than 50 degrees outside. So what we'll do here this winter is we're going to use this miner heat instead of having to pay the gas bill. We got a furnace here in Indiana. We use gas. We heat stuff with gas. Well, we're going to heat this place with miners this year. So we're really excited about that. But so there's the hot box that you can see. We'll sneak down here a little bit more so you can kind of see what those shelves look like. And we have these box fans, and I did do some measurements, so those are right where the back of my miners are going to set. I do have the same GPU mining frames. I found one pretty cheap. They always come with 4 little fans with them with some LED lights in them, so I'm always a big fan of RGB LED. But they're the same size, and they'll all fit right in these shelves. Really nice. Let's go ahead and show you here temperature of this place, see if we can get a good shot. There we go. We've got a temperature gauge in here with our humidity. We'll also have one outside so we can judge as we get these miners going. We're going to do one at a time. I think I'm going to bring the Z9 Mini over first because it's the one that's having the hardest time hashing my house. I can't keep it at frequency 656 or higher, even with the windows open, just because I can't keep that fan running enough. It is louder than snot. I mean, I'm telling you what, that thing is so loud, I'm probably losing my hearing because I'm doing my gaming, my editing, all my other stuff is in that room. So we did crank her back to 650 this last week, cranked that fan from 75 down to 65, and we've got it running stable. But that's going to be the first miner that we get over here is that Mini. And that's going to go right here. We're going to notch out a little hole there, and we're going to shoot that Mini heat right in there. We're going to crank that thing up and see what we can really overclock that with. But so there's our shelvings. Let's see here. We are going to have a monitor up over my head right here, and that way, we can monitor our hash when we're plugging in our miners and everything. You guys also see my sticker wall. Probably one of my favorite things in this room. I love my sticker wall. You can see some great stickers that we've got up here. You can see your Miners Guild, Brandon Coin, he's my boy. You can see your Not Your Normal Miner sticker over here. I love that. We got our Son of a Tech sticker here. We got some other stickers as well. Oh, you might see another Brandon Coin sticker. But of course, we got to fly our own flag. Not Your Normal Miner sticker here. Gotta love these things. But we're looking to update that sticker wall as well. As you can see, Bitcoin is accepted here. We want these stickers to be all over here in the United States. As soon as that happens, that's definitely going to help us get to the moon quicker. Yeah, we need mass adoption. There's a lot of good things coming up. some good votes and other things that I think will help move things forward. But the more mass adoption we get, the better it is. Doesn't matter what coin you're mining. I know a lot of people this week are over at WCC, the World Crypto Conference in Vegas. Everybody's there having fun. I'm here in Indiana freezing. But hey, you know, next year we'll get there. At least we'll try to get there. So we've got our garden, remote garden there. We've got 2 other shelves. As you can see above my head, we do have 5 receptacles up there. They're going to have 4 plugs each. I did run 20 amp lines over here. Now I know we're 120, not 240. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know how to get power over here. So when we did our update, we did have to have the home updated from 100 amp service to 200 amp service. And once again, because I'm in water, I don't know electric, I went ahead and what I did was I ran dedicated 20 amp lines over here. So that's what we're going to be running off of. We got those 5 dedicated 20 amp lines. And our goal, what we want to do is we want to shoot, let's see here, sorry, there we go. We want to shoot all our heat out through that. We've got our inline box fans. We're going to mount some stuff here. But right out of the gate, we're going to shoot all that hot air, let it fill up this basement and see what happens. We're just going to let that go. We may be able to, if it gets too hot down here, well, I'm going to tie right in here to the house, and we're just going to use those exhaust fans to blow heat through all the registers through the house. That's exciting. You can see there's our garden room, so we're not having to you know, take that very far, but if we need to, we can. Another thing I want to show you guys here in the remote garden, we do have the capability, if it gets too hot in here, this is an old wood chute right here, so we'll be able to actually open that up and we can just let cold air drop in here if we need to. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Just let the cold air in. It'll be colder than snot in here. There'll be probably some frost or something down here, but I think those miners will love it. But if we need to, we can exhaust heat out there as well, so we have a lot of options. I do have 2 6-inch inline duct fans, so we could technically shoot some air in, shoot some air out. You know, you guys do want to be very careful when you're exhausting places. You don't want to suck too much air in or pull too much air out, especially if you have old furnaces or those things. Well, let's take you over here to the meat and potatoes. This is some of the stuff that we've really been waiting on. Kind of turning around here. Boom, look at that. There we go, that's the good stuff. So, first things first, we had our 100 amp box right here. Old house, this 100 amps just barely got the house through. Well, I needed 100 dedicated amps for my rig room, the garden room. Well, we aren't going to be able to cut it. A lot of people had told me, Wes, just fire off another sub panel, hook it up, you'll be fine. Well, we've got old 100 amp lines coming in, even going to the main power pole. If we would have done that, we would have been in trouble. We probably would have burnt the place down, shorted things out, I don't know exactly. So what we did is, we got this new 200 amp box here, fuse box. So we'll be able to have the rest of the home on their 100 amps, maybe even a little bit less. We're going to condense some things. And then we're going to have our dedicated 5, 20 amp breakers in there. And what we did with this is, you can kind of see back behind me right here, we ran those lines. And depending on what route that we wanted to take, we ran those lines per code all around and did all that good stuff. Well, our electrician, he's working on this stuff. He's going to clean up all this other stuff. You can see this old fuse box here. Got to get that out of the way. We were having some issues here with this right here, this sink. Well, you see how this is right above that. That's no good. So we had some issues. We thought we were going to have to move that sink over here. Well, because of us being able to move this over just a little bit, you can see it's not in front of it. It's not on top of it. We're good to go. We're good to go. So, as you can see, we're making progress. Now that we've got that in, they're going to be able to eventually shut the power down and update our 200 amp meter box outside. The power company's got to do that, so we're still working hard here. But it's been a while since we've been over here, so I wanted to give you guys a garden update. I appreciate you guys following the channel. If you like this video, you like this content, please don't hesitate, give us a thumbs up, comment down below, let us know why you like it. If you don't like it, hey, comment down below, let us know. But if you do, please give us that subscription. We're just having a lot of fun here. Thank you for your time as always. This is Wes, and I'm not your normal miner.